Hello Mint Nation, this is Chad Motice coming to you with a drive to move your number today. In today's topic, we're going to talk about empathy. In prior videos, we've taken time to talk about listening, connecting, making sure that we have a good understanding of the person that we're communicating with, whether that's a customer, whether it's a co-worker, somebody that works for you, somebody that you work for. It's very important to understand communication, and a very key component of communication is empathy. Real quick, I'm going to put up on the screen the definition of the word empathy. And the word empathy is defined as the experience of understanding another person's condition from their perspective. You place yourself in their shoes and feel what they are feeling. In many cases, when somebody brings you information, whether it's positive, whether it's negative, whatever level of communication they're giving us, it's very important that we take time to look at things through their point of view, walk in their shoes, so to speak, before we try to communicate anything back. When somebody says that they're having a challenge, that they're running into difficulty, we need to first understand how they see it, how they see their difficulty, how they see their challenge, before we try to communicate back any level of solution. In a prior video, we had an example where somebody says, "I'm out of work." And depending how they say that, you need to look at their perspective. Are they saying that they're out of work and they're not that concerned about it? Are they saying that they're out of work and it's the most dire negative thing that could happen to them at that time? Or are they saying that they're out of work and they're putting a lot of effort into it, they just have a level of frustration? Understanding the other person's point of view, whether they have anger, frustration, or indifference, goes a long way to understanding how you're going to communicate with them and provide potential solutions if they need them. Understand that if you just start shotgunning solutions to somebody before you understand their perspective, they're going to be put off by that. They're going to place up a wall and they're going to not want to listen to what you're saying because you haven't taken time to listen to what they're trying to tell you. Even if somebody says something that you don't agree with, if somebody says, "I really appreciate candidate X in this next election, and candidate Y is your selection," it's still important to understand their perspective and understand why they feel the way they do. It helps you take the next step to understand your communication. It takes you next time to, if you're going to choose to debate, it helps to understand their perspective before you just start arguing that their point is wrong. If you show somebody you understand their perspective, they'll listen to your perspective in comparison to that. They may not agree, it may not change their perspective, but it creates a higher level of respect and a higher level of trust, and trust is going to be the topic of a conversation in a future video. So understanding today, the big takeaways today is in your communication, whoever it is, for whatever length of time we're talking about communication, try to take time to understand and see their perspective and walk a mile in their shoes before you try to either give input, debate a point, or even try to communicate an understanding of where they're coming from. We certainly appreciate the time you spent to watch our videos today. Take a time to look down in the description for our links to not only our Facebook and our Twitter page, but also to our myntindustries.com page, where you can go if you have any product or service that you would like to get some additional input, some additional professional help to help take your business from wherever it is to wherever you are trying to get it to go. We certainly appreciate the time you spent with us today. Good luck, and as always, move your number today.